I know of two kinds of love. In the Greek, it's agape love, which is the kind of love that God loves us with. The God that I believe in, the God of the Bible. The God that loved us so much that He was able to bridge the gap between our mistakes and who we are, and His perfect righteousness and who He is, by sending His own Son to die on the cross. And that's what I believe was the ultimate display of love. Now the other side is our love, and is all the things that come to mind when anyone in the world, just instantly, I say in the world, anyone, anywhere, not separate from people who believe in the God I believe in, hear the word love, when they hear that question, or when they see it on a billboard, or when somebody in a movie says, baby, I love you, or whatever, like that, it stirs some kind of emotion or some kind of thing, and you wrap these thoughts around that word as a way to explain it, and I don't know that it's explainable. I have never been in love. I guess it could happen.
I think it's a good thing. I believe in it. There should be more of it. That's almost as tough a question as the last one.
I think love is a really human characteristic, and I think that's what ties a lot of human beings together. And I think that it's an important force for someone to have in their life. And I think for the most part it's a positive thing to seek out, and I think it can be a very powerful experience that isn't easily reduced to things like language.
Love, I believe in love at first sight. I do believe that still, and I do believe that there is one person out there for everybody. But I also do believe that not only is there one person for everybody, but there's also like a second best and a third best, and there's people out there that'll work for you that aren't necessarily the one that you could necessarily be happy with for the rest of your life, but there is that one that's like the perfect one. But I do believe in love. Like, yeah, love it, love. So there you go.
I know. I guess. I mean, I feel like, so the universe is magic. There's magic running it, and that love is a lot of that magic. And that whenever my motive isn't based in loving myself or loving someone else, that's when things fall apart. Like if I'm trying to get even, or if I'm fearful, or if I'm confused or frustrated, it's like it's getting in my way. And when I'm coming from a place of love, then everything is just easy and straightforward and clear, and things happen that I would never imagine.
Love, for me, is probably a romantic idea of sitting in my studio, painting, drinking wine, smoking cigarettes, absolutely relaxing, creating my art, developing. That's my love, and to see the rain fall on the window. That romance, that ideology, that visual stimulant, that visual, just to see it and to want to feel it, that desire for me is love. Second to that is, I would like to cuddle with someone. I miss cuddling, I really do. And I mean, that's probably, I think I miss touching someone's heartbeat, or just seeing someone warm and feeling someone's warmth.
I think it's great. I think that everybody should try their best to find it if they can.
At this particular moment in my life, what love means to me, or how I view love, is like with a lot of fear, and yeah, I'm crying. That's great. And basically, my views on love is I'm going to become a very fat woman with many, many pugs, like this one. And we will talk to each other and we will snore and we will hate men. We will have like this, she will yip at men and stuff. And I mean, secretly I will, of course, want to fall in love again and will look longingly at like very young men. And like have a lace doily on my head and like occasionally spit into my handkerchief and, you know, have, yeah, lots of really little ugly dogs that, you know, and why not? Colette had dogs, Edith Wharton had little dogs, and they were all fucked over by love. And were possible lesbians.
I think it's a combination of two things. I think it's something that you can't control, and then something that you have to be in the right place to experience for it to be right. You can fall in love and not be ready for love, and it doesn't work. You can choose to love and be ready for love and not fall in love. I think you have to have that combination.
Well, I have it tattooed on my arm, so I think it's a good thing. But I think I don't know what to think about love. Love's really hard. It's hard to love sometimes, you know, especially now in these times. I don't think it's an abstract thing, and I don't think it's a fad either. You know, like it was in the '60s. I mean, that's pretty harsh to say it was a fad, but I think it's a lot like believing in God. I think you have to work with it, you know, stay at it, keep at it, and believe in it.
I used to ask myself the question if I knew my family outside of being a part of my family, if I would ever talk to any of them. And I still ask that question to this day. So when I think of love, I think of like my grandmother. You know. Romantically, I like the idea of it. I want to be in love. I want to feel that love. I just don't know if I'm willing or capable to do what it takes to happen. And I think it's rare that two people could be that honest, that open, that understanding, and then still get along, you know.
It's pretty much like the center of my world. I'm really, when it comes to love, I'm just very, very, I guess idealistic and I'm very impractical. I'll do the most insane things. Well, I would just do things that probably don't generally make sense to do. Going completely out of my way, you know, just because I want to hang on to every second of it.
Is that one romantic? I don't know. You know, I'll end up having a husband and family, and I guess I feel like it's just something that is going to happen for sure, like something that's going to really happen.